Well, fifth grade, thanks to Mother Nature. Unfortunately, Mother Nature's been cruel to other grades in our club. Fifth grade go to the finals again. Reshabh is their skipper. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good. Thanks, mate. How you doing?
Good, good. You sorted out university last weekend, no problems?
Oh yeah, got washed out. I think we were really looking forward to the game, but couldn't help it after the cyclone came through.
Hmm.
That is what it is. But yeah, definitely looking forward to a couple of big weekends.
It speaks volumes that you've got to be consistent throughout the year in case these sort of things happen, isn't it? You can't just,
Absolutely,
win a game or maybe just let one slide. You've got to make sure you win so you've got that opportunity come the back end.
absolutely. And look, it's unfortunate, but to be honest, we've been on the poor end of that decision a lot of times as well, where we finished third or fourth, and we've had to go out due to a washout game. So
Hmm.
it's just part of the game.
Well, I mean, second grade last weekend just didn't get on, didn't have an opportunity.
Absolutely.
So, and they were outstanding all year, as has the whole club, I might add. But listen, you're up against the Dish Lickers this weekend from Western Suburbs out of Catherine Oval, 12 o'clock. Now, you're the skipper. I've got to ask you, we spoke to Harry last week.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys actually, does he turn up in a van? Like, do you unleash him? Like, do you just sort of open the doors and just stand back and let Harry go? He seems like he's very energetic. There's the word.
Like absolutely. I think with Harry, it's just you gotta let him be. You gotta let him do what he does best. You don't want to tell him too many things and confuse him.
Mm.
He's pretty he knows what he does and he
Yeah.
does it pretty well. So yeah, you just gotta let him do what he does best without giving him too many instructions.
But he's very passionate, as I'm sure the whole squad. Obviously, you've got Dale Hanson there. We know what he's capable of, passion-wise, and he bleeds green. So with Harry, apparently the net session didn't go too well for Harry on Tuesday night. He got bowled a few times and changed lanes and still wasn't any good. He's getting all the bad shots out of the
Yeah,
way.
I think as usual, it doesn't matter whether it's a 2-day game or a 4-day game. How you gonna treat everything as a T20? So as I said, you can't really tell him much. He's just gonna do what he does. If he fires, he's gonna win you the game single-handedly. If he doesn't, we've got a lot of more experienced blokes in the team that can take the ball.
Let's talk about the rest of the squad, mate. It's a nice mixture as well. You've got you're obviously they call you the calming influence, if you will, the peacemaker amongst the group. But tell me about your temperament. Are you a seething sort of fella underneath this calm demeanor, or are you just a chilled, laid back, whatever goes happens? But
I actually didn't know that I was viewed as the calming influence in the team. But no, definitely, I think it's just helpful having so many good young blokes in the team who are just really happy to be there and contribute. So it's hard to, lose your patience because they are really wanting to contribute and they are really open to your opinions as well. So again, it's a game of cricket. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. But I see all 11 or the entire club turning up and putting their best effort, and that's all really you can ask for.
are you being the captain? It's not very often you guys play on a Saturday and Sunday. Now, does this come into calculation when that coin goes in the air, my friend?
Um, I don't think it would, because to be fair, I don't think neither Harry or I have won a toss this season. So I think that sort of makes the decision easier for us. Yeah, I guess in that sense, we've mostly been on the losing side of the toss, but still managed to get through with the win.
Hmm.
So I guess we're pretty easy when it comes to either way.
It's interesting because a lot of when we do the Shield games at the Gabba, we look at the green top, and sometimes the captain wants to lose the toss, so it's back on the other guy to make the call. So you hands up, I didn't like I called
Absolutely.
wrong. Well, yeah, and you
Absolutely.
don't even call, obviously, but you do have to call because you're obviously the visiting side. So,
Yeah.
oh
And
yeah,
I guess most of the pitches this season have been very I guess not you can't really tell what it's going to do by a first look on it. So sometimes you think it's going to be flat and teams get all out for 100, and
yeah,
other times it doesn't look that good and you get 250. So to
okay,
be honest, it's probably easier to be on the losing side of the toss and
okay.
not make that decision.
All right. So, what do you call actually?
Oh, I usually call heads, but I've always lost so far,
Don't
so
change
might
it.
change. Yeah, no. Keep doing what works.
Exactly right. So, see how you go. Lead up. Obviously, I spoke about how it doesn't start until midday. So, what are you guys doing during the week? Obviously, you've been able to prepare a lot better than last week because of the weather, but obviously, you
Mhm.
got a few nets in. Out in the middle is obviously, I think it's a final, so nerves are plenty. What are you going to do to calm the nerves before midday?
Look, I think again we probably wouldn't have been able to get as much preparation as we would have liked because due to the cyclone, even the lights on the nets are out at Wynnum, so we
Yeah.
didn't get to practice as much yesterday, and the weather isn't looking great today as well. Calming the nerves on Saturday. Haven't really decided yet, but one thing on my mind was just to grab coffee or breakfast, get in
Yep.
there a bit early, have a chat with everyone. And I think the good thing about fifth grade is we really see each other as a bunch of friends playing together uh, rather than people competing fiercely. So I think everyone's, oh, like it's a bit of both, but I think everyone's comfortable with each other and everyone finds that environment naturally relaxing. So
Do you
I think
tend to
that's
think, and I could be wrong here, first grade, second grade, and probably let's just think third grade, they're all trying to get, throughout the season, get promoted. But once you settle on a squad, say four, fives, and sixes, you like to keep that 12 or 13 group, and you guys just focus with that squad. I know players become injury and blah blah blah. But what you're speaking about then, there's the fifth grade. You have this brotherhood, or whatever you want to
yeah.
call it. By virtue of the fact that you're very comfortable in your skin and playing in fifth grade for the whole summer.
That's right. I think so. And I think we'll be carrying most of the same squad to the winter as well, because I think
Yep.
we really like playing with each other. So we're again not really important, but we're putting a warehouse side just to keep the, as you mentioned, brotherhood
Yep.
um going. So I think it's a really nice group form that's really comfortable and in a really relaxing environment. And people are happy to stay in that grade rather than pushing to go up or down.
Right, perfect. The season, mate. We've seen the club championship come within fingertips. We've seen the growth. We've seen the clubhouse. We're getting lights if things work out the right way. It's just a great place to be at the moment, is it? Carmichael Park and Billory Oval. It's a credit to what you guys do on the field, and obviously the boys what they do off the field. The ad.
No, absolutely. Like I've only been at this club maybe 3 or 4 years, but the kind of growth I've seen in the last couple of years have been fantastic. We've raised some concern to management and they've actually addressed the season, so we can see that change going through. So yeah, I think probably one of the most successful season for the club in the last decade or so. And yeah, we're looking forward to making it better in the coming years. As you mentioned, I think you mentioned Dale Hansen as well, experienced fella, but recently I found out this is going to be his first 4-day game final in 20 years as well. Yeah, so it's definitely a big step up for the club. And to see 3 teams go through semifinals, I think, and 4 of them go to the 1-day semifinals as well. I think that's a great achievement, and I think we'll continue to improve in that range.
Just quickly, you've captained sides in warehouse cricket to premierships as well, so you've got the experience. You're the man. Everybody's going to look up to. You're not a young man, but obviously you've got the experience. You're looking forward to adding a club championships to the belt, mate. Be awesome.
Absolutely, that nothing would be better than that.
All right. I need one favour now. He doesn't watch. He doesn't watch these videos, right? Darling. He doesn't watch. So I know you're the captain, but if you guys win, we need the tipping of the ice water esky over the top of Dale Hansen if you win, mate. And it doesn't matter if there's stuff in there like bottles, sharp objects, just mice, whatever. Just get it over the top of him because he definitely deserves it, as do the rest of the squad, mate. So can you promise me that?
Consider it done, mate. That along with a bottle of champagne.
Yeah, well, preferably empty, but what the hell? You've got a hard head. Reshabh, congratulations on making the final. Congratulations on a very successful season. Whatever comes on this weekend, so be it. Let the cards fly, but I know you'll be giving your best. And we wish you all the very best, my friend. And remember, you're allowed one free phone call.
That sounds good. I appreciate that.
Good
Thank
on you,
you.
mate. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Cheers,
Bye.
mate. Bye.